I'm a bit concerned by what's behind the waterfall, and also this water looks stagnant, but I'm just gonna... Yeah, it's fine. Good jumping there. Strong jumping. Get out of here. Did it all for the knot resin. Well, you really just stood here. Why? I have no idea what I'm doing here. Or, well, I do. I have some idea of what I'm doing here. I'm finding the people to learn about kindly McKellar. But apart from that, yeah, I'm kind of blind here. There's a new life experience with these ghostly graves and this field of wheat. Quick look over the shoulder, make sure Theresa May's not running at me. That's fine. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to collect lots of rada fruit. That's going to be the mission. That's the real reason I'm here. Oh, hello. Look at this thing. Well, you stagger easily enough. Kind of cool looking, aren't they? I did it! I got through my first Shadow of the Erdtree fight. And was somewhat scratched in the process. But it's fine. Hey, look, it's Velen. That is a fired man, isn't it? Yeah. You alright? Mate, I was just inspecting the ambience. You didn't have to do that, did you? What have you got? A red R fruit. Right, fine. I was gonna let you live in peace. But no. You came at me with knives. And now you're all double dead. Except you, apparently. Hey, nice hit. Didn't see you coming. Good to see the dogs here are just as obnoxious as ever. Sorry, mate, I thought you were a dog. It has a certain catacomb-like quality to it, though, doesn't it? That'll be a mausoleum, that'll be why. Oh, it's just straight in and have a boss fight. Yeah, okay, let's do it. What lies behind the fog door? The night of the solitary jail. Who has a crossbow? And a sword. Hey, look at that. And it hurts, actually. Holy crap. Okay. Taking some damage, actually. Kind of impressed. Holy crap. I'm, Hi, Hazel. Oh, I'm blaming you for that. It was all going so well until, I got distracted by your famous poetry. Sick crossbow, mate. Sit down. Oh, that's a combo move as well. Interesting. Ooh. That was close. Damn it. Shug it. One mistake is all it takes. Damn it, man. Oh no. Well, I'll let you have a drink. You gotta let me have a drink now. It's only fair. There we go. Hey, not bad. Enemy. Just a regular enemy. Good scrap that. I enjoyed that. It was a pleasant surprise to be basically like 3-hit. I wasn't sure what to expect insofar as the difficulty of this thing is concerned, or how heavy the incoming damage, etc. was going to be, so I'm into it. I spotted a Grace down here, which I should probably go and grab before heading towards that inevitable boss fight over there. If that ain't a boss fight, then I am playing the wrong game. Unless they've gone completely off-piste with this, and I walk over there and he's like, "Hello, dear friend. Welcome to the lands of the shadow. Would you like me to provide you with guidance?" But I don't think that's going to happen. I can't see it. Erdtree. Skadu? I'm going to go with Skadu. Easier to say. What's this thing's deal? It's like a wicker basket. Not even a boss, are you kidding me? A lot of health though, holy mo, okay. Well, I ain't going that way. You know what I'm gonna do? I go in the opposite direction. Quickly. I can't believe that I got cooked instantly by that dragon. Giant. It's just, well, it is what it is. Probably add that to the death counter, shouldn't I? Flies in war-torn lands that have been scoured by Mesmer's flame. They burn in dark and slender. Mesmer's a fiery boy then, so he burned everything down apparently. And then the flies were also upset about it. Oh my goodness, look at this. You looked a bit on fire there. I thought I'd try and help you put it out by hitting you with a sword. Ow! Thank you for the black steel great hammer. Holy shit, you hit me like a ton of bricks. Everything here really hurts. Erdtree blessing, okay. Consume these at sites of grace to bolster your Erdtree blessing. Blessing bolsters the recipient's abilities to deal and negate damage, but has no influence outside the room. Okay, so I can deal more damage and I can take less damage the more of these things I have. Cool. I'm into that. Alright? Yeah? That's... I assume you were friends with that guy that hit me, so that's what you get. Maybe it was you that set the dogs on fire, who can really say? Deal and negate damage. Said that when the Erdtree crumbles from its core, that it will scatter across the entire realm. The people of the Erdtree collect the splinters and use them in prayer. So is that not the Erdtree that was... Well, it's gone now. Was that not the Erdtree that I saw when I came here? Then that was the Erdtree. Or is there yet another tree? I'd probably find out. Seems like one of those things you'll end up finding out. I believe I missed. Gentlemen, hello. The British are here. And now they will steal your stuff. Just doing it for the Empire, lads, you understand. I don't like dogs in Elden Ring. Always qualify that statement. The fire here is very orange as well. Is my torch really orange? No, it's just regular orange. Alright. But I got a blessing of Marika, so it's all worked out. She's my homie, is Marika. These guys are not. They weren't very happy with me for doing that. Well, the British are leaving. Nothing else in this cave, is there? I see. Well, at least I checked and got this white flesh mushroom. Well, the only way forward, seemingly, is... Oh, well, I didn't consider, actually, something quite important to consider. I just ride past that giant. I don't want to. Is the problem there? You know, if you're going to go past the giant, then you got to get past the giant kind of situation, you know? And there is the whole, like, revenge thing as well, because it killed me once. Shame on me. But maybe it's just... go around the giant instead of through the giant? That must be the Erdtree, though. Because, like, it ain't the Erdtree. It's just as burnt. Hey, is Mesmer like the Tarnished of the Shadowlands? Maybe. Like, because I went in and burnt down the tree, and everyone was very disappointed in the Lands Between. So is Mesmer like a shadow of the Tarnished of no renown? Because, like, if Marika's making him bits, like that physic, then once upon a time Marika thought he was alright. What is this? Oh, you're just a guy. You just look like a giant spider. I mean, this is pure conjecture based entirely on, like, what, 30 minutes of being here? So maybe I should just let things play out before I start making wild guesses. Friggin' dogs. But if it ends up being that, that's what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, then I'm going to look back on this moment as a proper, like, aha, media literacy. But, like, it's probably not that. Be nice to think. Erdtree Blessing. False to your Erdtree Blessing. Deals negates damage, yes. Yes. Erdtree Blessing empowered, hey. Now, how much of a coward am I feeling like? I mean, I did, like, nothing to it last time, right? Oh, my goodness. But this time it's going to be different. For me, not Torrent. Yeah, it's not going to be different. Unless... I mean, once you get put in that, you're not coming out. Oh, you are coming out, I guess. Alright, well, that's the Erdtree Blessing at work for you. Terrific. I'm going to run past that thing. What the freaking hell are you doing? I feel like that was just like a villager that was actually carrying a pot on their heads. And I just didn't really pay much attention beyond, oh my god, that looks weird. And now they're gone forever. I might just keep a fair distance from the fiery giant thing and just go in this cave. Which has a painting in it. Okay, cool. What the freaking hell's going on up there? Dear me. Actually, have I got a grace pointing me? No. Even the grace doesn't know where I'm going. I really am knacked. I don't know what you're doing and what you are, but you're coming after me, and I don't approve of it. Given the fact that you're doing fire-related nonsense, though, I bet you're going to be something to do with this Mesmer character I keep hearing so much about. I kind of feel like a detective. Not on the quest to become the Elden Lord anymore. I'm just a down on his luck detective with pink hair and a Melania costume. Trying to figure out what happened. I suppose, like, it would be rude of me not to go through there, wouldn't it? Like, it's the most, like, hey, look at this cool thing on the entire landscape, so... And there's a grace next to it, which is all you really need. What's that? That's a rune. Hey, that's a guy. That's a Scadutrue fragment. Touch cross? Well, hang on, why? How's it going, big fella?
Ah,
Oh.
Lady Leda spoke of you.
Yeah?
You're that tarnished. Guided here by kindly Mikola. Won't we all? I am Freya. I once fought alongside General Radahn. In battle, you can be sure I'll hold my own.
Great. I killed him.
Oh, another thing. Did you speak to our dour little friend? If you've yet to do so, have him give you a map of the Cross's whereabouts. You'll find more of them dotted about these lands. They are Mikola the Kind's footprints.
Dour little friend.
If you've yet to do so, assuming you intend...
Dour little friend? What are you on about, dour little friend? Did I miss someone? It's very likely that I did. Hello, are there any dour little friends around here? That's a lantern. I thought that might have been a person, but it wasn't a person at all. Oh, it was a lantern. Any dour little friends around this way? No? Okay. I mean, I'm quite interested in finding a dour little friend. Not as interested as I am as falling off this cliff, apparently. But, you know, because, well, I wouldn't necessarily say no to a map pointing out where Mikola's been. It feels like something that might provide me with some direction. Unless the dour little friend, who I will stop calling dour little friend, because I can't be bothered to say that every single time, and will simply refer to as Dowry. Maybe they got beaten up and burned alive by that fire giant thingy. Who can say, right? Or are they like on the road, just chilling out? And there's no one just sort of like chilling by the map. There's no one here apart from these upset people and a dog. One day I'll find Dowry, but today is not the day. I'm gonna go through that tunnel. So I'm guessing then that these crosses mark where Mikola's been, because what did this one say? Oh, hang on. We're here all along.
Fie, another. Treading the heels of Mikola. Then, as that woman would surely say, we are in our purposes well aligned. But understand, your kind are not forgiven. The Erdtree is my people's enemy. By Marika long betrayed. Set aflame. I believe Mikola's apologies when he says our delivery will come, but never will I see your kind as worthy. And yet my oath I cannot overlook. If Mikola it is whom you would seek, then comrade, allow me to give you this. These are the sites of the crosses I found. I urge you, follow after Mikola. As long as you abide by his footfalls, you will be no enemy to me.
Locations of golden crosses indicating Mikola's footprints. Terrific. It's kind of a little bit less helpful than I was anticipating it being, but that's fine. So whilst Mikola was coming through here and abandoning the first of the flesh of his body, and then he carried on because he wanted to give this place deliverance due to something Marika did. Maybe? Oh, I don't know. Let's carry on. Oh, just nuts to the story. I'm all about the bosses, me. All about the bosses. Don't care why I'm fighting them, just want to fight them. That's actually true in some games I play. I couldn't tell you much about the story of World of Warcraft, but I kill bosses in that game every week. I had to travel far to find the next one. Oh, there's another guy here. Terrific news. And just gotta... that's fine too. Hey, that's the third one. Doing alright. Walked past, like... I guess that... Oh, it's steps. Yeah, it's steps on the map. Don't worry, it's just steps. I abandon here a part of the flesh of my body. So in the first cross I found, he abandoned the first of the flesh of his body. This time he's abandoning a part of it. Okay. You alright, big fella?
You must be the Tarnished.
Aye.
I am Ansbach, formerly in service to Lord Moog, but now, like you, another soul guided by kindly Mikola. I'm hardly the steady hand I once was. My fighting days are far behind me, which is why I have chosen to dedicate myself to investigation, to discern tender Mikola's ultimate purpose. I'd rather not volunteer service to a new master unless I know that I can be of use.
So, Freya down the way there was like, used to be with a Radan homie. This guy used to be a Moog homie, but now they're all Mikela homies.
I request a service of you.
You may.
6 crosses, identical to this one, have been discovered in these lands. They are akin to tender Mikola's footprints, or gravestones, which mark what he's left behind. If you discover any more crosses, be certain to tell me. I presume you, too, are keen to know just what kind Mikola is doing here.
Yeah, I can do that. I was kind of looking for them anyway, so no harm in telling you. You've got a pot. Why?
Hello there. Together, we work. Together. For Mikola the Kind. Many things we have found.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good, isn't it? Sealed Spirit Springs. Let's buy that. Well, thank you for this Sealed Spirit Springs note. Moa. Hello, Moa. What's with the pot? Tell me about the pot.
I like finding things. For you, Lady Leda, her allies, and the Forager Brute. Things bring joy to all. I like for you. Things bring...
I guess he just found the pot. Anyway, this is a place. I was going to quickly just be like, oh, it's a castle, but is it a castle? Or is it a fortress? Or is it a something else entirely? And can I open these doors? Well, I can open the doors. It's not a real chest. That came out as a bit more frustrated than I thought. Hey, you're a scorpion. Now you're gone. Oh, it's full of like... Oh, I'm not into this at all, actually. I didn't enjoy that. But I'm glad they weren't difficult to put in the ground. What are you doing? What's with the horns on your head? You're a omen, right? I guess? A revered spirit ash blessing. Consume it to bolster your revered spirit ash blessing. Bolsters both summon spirits and spectral steeds ability. So they help Torrent too. Has Torrent been a summon all along? Has my challenge run to not use those been scuffed ever since the first moment I mounted Torrent? Much to think about. What is with the scorpions in here? I've already killed the big one. You'd think like you would have seen that and gone like, nah, actually I'm alright. Nice try. It's not me that was up jumping out of my seat there at all, actually. It was the scorpion that was, so... But that's what's up. I'm a bit concerned by what's behind the waterfall, and also this water looks stagnant, but I'm just gonna... Yeah, it's fine. Good jumping there. Strong jumping. Get out of here. Did it all for the not resin. Well, you really just stood here. Why? Quit crying. And give me your silver horn tender. If I've learned anything in the first hour of the DLC, it's that at some point Mesmer and I are going to have a scrap. Oh, I felt I was well good there, dodging that first one. I'm just looting the dead bodies of your friends. Just give me a second, okay? Why am I using the katana? Don't know, actually. Probably should stick to the gigantic sword. But yeah, so far, what I've learned, right, is that Mesmer did a bunch of fiery stuff, and everyone was very disappointed in that. Michaela came here and started just chucking his flesh and that about. And then... that's about it, actually. I just want to walk around your town. I've got iframes, you can't do shit. What in the piss are they? Don't like that at all, actually. Elden Ring does that quite a lot. It sends you towards something, and it'll just be like string, or a mushroom, or I don't know. The meaning of life. But at least I have this storeroom key now. Oh, hey. I was busy trying to figure out the geometry of the situation, and this bird just comes up to me and attacks me in broad daylight. And the polis are nowhere to be seen. Right. Oh, for goodness sake, I didn't realise you were there. Are my eyes going? I'm gonna just wander around until I finally figure out what it is that I'm doing. It's worked for me so far, so why stop what is being successful? This is actually what I was looking for. These throwing daggers. I saw them when I was over there, but now I feel good about having found them, even though it was just some throwing daggers. Sick dodge. They're a really cool design, but my word, are they not creepy at the same time. I mean, I can understand their tenacity, you know, they were guarding a bone bow. Oh, you're just carrying your pot, aren't you? I'm gonna let you live. You're gone now, so that's actually even better. Why am I letting this thing own me? Okay. They were faster than I was expecting them to be, shall we say. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. I didn't expect the speed at which they came at me. That's the thing that I've really learned so far. Above all else. I've just been like strutting about the lands between, giving it the big one. And then I get here to the lands of shadow, and no longer can I simply give it the big one. This, honestly, like dying to that guy there, it feels a little bit like being in Stormvale Castle for the first time. Where, like, you make it past all of the birds on the bit rampart. Where is that coming from? Because it's really irritating. Well, who knows? But yeah, you make it past the birds on the rampart. And then, I didn't mean to kill this person, actually. I'm very sorry. But I needed your golden horn tender. And then there's the sort of like Stormvale Knight there. You do not stagger, my dude. Okay. Ah! That guy was so quick as well. With the horns and the big sword. But now he's dead. And I'm still alive. So who's the real victor? In this place where both of us can respawn with reckless abandon. Ah! Last time I fought one of these things, it went a lot better. In fact, it was the very first thing that I fought. Yeah. It was perfectly acceptable. Feel like there's more to explore, but never mind. Oh, hey, summon stone. Wait, if that's a summon stone, then that can only mean one thing. Boss.
O horn-decked beast from higher sphere delivered, take root inside the tower's sculpted keepers, and perched within, we beg of thee, rise. Dance and kavod, cleanse all that thou wilt. Cruelty, woe, and those who plague the tower. Cleanse away the strumpet's vile progeny.
Divine Beast Dancing Lion. Let's go then. Wasn't expecting the music to go so hard. Oof. It's got a certain Erdtree spirit movement to it. Where's your crit point? There it is. Fast recovery too. Okay. Oh hey. So that's what we're doing now. Shouldn't have gone for that hit, really, should I? Okay. Okay. Well, two things. First of all, what a cool boss. Second of all, probably should have used the grace before I went in there. Never mind. Round two. Yes, round two. Immediately scuffed. That should have been how round one went. Who approved of this lightning? Ouch. Holy crap. That thing doesn't mess around in its second phase, does it? My word. What is that breath meant to be? Why did I decide to run? As first, like, full bosses go, this is pretty excellent. And if it's a sign of things to come, then oh dear. Okay, now he's gone off frosty. Or is that wind? Why am I asking that question? Does it matter? It's going to hurt all the same, isn't it? I think it's wind. Yeah, I was still asking the question. Now it's frosty. Wind is definitely a least obnoxious. That is not ideal. What a way to learn not to early roll, huh? And again with the early rolls. I had to just take that hit after the flask. Didn't have to take that hit though, that was just greed. Oh yeah, I did, okay. It's got such a varied moveset when it starts switching between its elements. And it's quite hard to keep up. But it's really cool, so I'm okay with it all. Does its poise recover when it gets into this phase? No, it doesn't. Interesting. Not that it matters. What you see here is a pink-haired lady being owned by the lion. What is it? Do I just have to have like a super embarrassing attempt every now and then just to sort of like keep me humble? Is that what's going on? So I listen to Kendrick. I'm already humble enough. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I'm not. I think my favorite enemy so far has been the one with the two spinning like wheels that I fought on the stairs just before. But this boss is superb. I, on the other hand, am not superb. Might switch to the katana, actually. I wonder what its bleed resistance is like. It doesn't look very bleedy. But what do I know about lion physiology? I'm just kind of thinking maybe the faster attacks might do me a bit better here. Especially now. But maybe not. I didn't want to live that round anyway. I thought, you know what? Best thing to do, let it corner me into a wall so I can't do anything and die. And then, well, that's what happened. Why did I think that was a good idea, man? I wonder if, like, I was to go through all of the bosses that I've kind of struggled with, or had to do more than a couple of attempts on, I'd graph them. They would, like, look like the first attempt would be really good, and then it would just be a string of awful attempts until the kill. And I feel like that's what it would look like. Oh, we're off to a great start here, aren't we, Divine Beast Dancing Lion? I need to stop trying to go for 2 swings, okay? When 1 is clearly enough. That basically worked. Except for where it didn't. As the death count climbs, the golden divine lion continues to feast upon its prey. Thought I was safe. I was not safe. And now this. Was not expecting that, but okay. Damn frosty feet. Let's go for full health, actually. I immediately regret it. Will you stagger? No, said the Divine Beast Dancing Lion. Staggering's for fools. Weird dancing here, but okay, let's carry on. You gotta be kidding me here. There it is. Dear me. That was good. I enjoyed that. Remembrance of the Dancing Lion. And I got its head, too. So that's good. And there we go. A nice little level up. Kill a boss, gain a level. That's not a thing I'm doing. It just seems to be how it's working out. Largely because, you know, I just kind of die a lot. And level ups basically take boss amount of runes to obtain at this point. I kind of feel like I haven't explored everything in here, so I'm wondering if there's more. And that was like a mid-boss. But at the same time, it did have like a cutscene in that, so... Hey, there's a Guidance of Grace all of a sudden too. What the hell? I tell you what, for this place, right, they absolutely love their gigantic doors. There's no practicality considerations. It's just all gigantic doors all the time. But who am I to judge, you know? This place has seen better days, hasn't it? There is like... Yeah, I thought there was like a floating thing up there. Saw that from a distance. It's a bit thorny. Tower of Shadow message. Okay. Left by Needle Knight letter, addressed to kindred spirits who also pursue Miquella's trail. The gate of divinity lies in the tower shielded by shadow. That is surely where kind Miquella is headed. We are no Empyreans, but we must locate the path that will lead us there. I will follow the crosses east. East. East is where the grace is pointing. Alright then. To the east. And by to the east, I mean back down into this tower place where I can finish exploring and hopefully find all of the things that I have no idea about. It's a weird feeling, actually, because you're never really going to be able to feel like you've completely finished an area, if you like, in, well, did a lot of FromSoft games, really. But that's good, at the same time. Unless you're like a hardcore completionist or whatever, I guess. But then just play it again, mate. Just play it again, it's not a problem. Let me think about this for a second. That's the guy that killed me that one time. I don't know that there was actually much else for me to look for, to be honest. Oh, I'm being oppressed by magicians again. Which one of you is doing it? Yikes. Don't underestimate the magicians. Or the guys with the swords. Much more of a cleaver, I guess. Yeah, that really hurts, actually, pal. Alright. Mate, I've just fought a lion. You ain't shit to me anymore. I'm sorry for saying that. You are still very good. Please don't corner me. Can't see what's going on. Son of a bitch! That guy's an arsehole. Okay? He doesn't stagger. My comically large sword. Makes me feel bad and inadequate. No one wants that. I'll let you live this time. Oh, hold on. There was the well. I need to go down the well because I found a key for down in the well. And there was also the storeroom key that I'm yet to find a use for. So that's two things. Oh, this is where those nasty fly things are. I'm alright for these. Oh, don't do that. That's not on that. The last thing that we need. Are they like... They're like flies, aren't they? Yeah. But obviously, you know, kind of not flies either. But they're giving fly mold, so it's kind of, yeah, that's that mystery solved then, isn't it? Terrific. Found a bunch of flies and mold. Great. Just realised I died before and didn't up the death count. Which is just completely inappropriate. You're not providing an accurate record of events. What's even the point? So yeah, if this is just another, like, little bit that's, like, full of flymen, I'm going to be annoyed. I'm not going to be annoyed, but I'm going to be, like, grumbling about it. Which, honestly, that's worse. Got green goo all over my cloak and all sorts. It's not on this. There's an item there. So, I reckon it's going to be a brand new cool weapon for me to try out. After all this, like, questing to get it. It's fully got. It's going to be food or something. It's going to be something that's nonsense, isn't it? Okay. It was a knot resin. Oh, there's a guy over there, so let's go kill him. Did it all for the knot resin. It's mad that these things have got, like, the ultimate in poise technology. They just do not stagger. It's honestly impressive. Oh, sword, hey. That's not something you want to pick up, is it? Let's be reasonable. What were you doing today? Oh, just having a look through swamp and that, killing some fly blokes. I picked up this poison and... It's kind of cool, actually. What's going on there? Oh, it's a glove. We'll let you off. It's a glove stitched together from the flayed... Yeah, well, maybe we won't let you off. Stitched together from the flayed skin of victims of a butcherous blood path. Just kind of want to throw that back in the swamp, to be honest. Not about that life. Guess I'll keep it, though. I mean, you know, someone went through the trouble of making it. Throwing it away would just be kind of like... disrespectful. Yeah, disrespectful. And I'm not into that, me. I'm all about the respect. Oh, I don't like that noise. What are you doing? I don't have an inhaler, I'm afraid. Though I kind of feel like it might be more than that you need. Don't know why. But does this help? I've no idea why it would. But does this help? Jesus, the state of that. Oh, it does help. Hello.
Oh, such a joy to smell the scent again. Does a sculpted keeper stand before me?
Definitely.
Oh, as I felt the sacred beast's essence fade, a great anxiety welled up within. Forgive this old woman her foolish fears. 'Tis such relief I cannot express. After an eternity of the mind, our voices have at last reached the heavens, as evinced by thy gracious arrival. Oh, oh, oh.
I see.
I implore, vessel of the sacred beast, have my son accompany thee to war, and dance thy dance of beauteous color. Take vengeance upon Mesmerity's lot. They who betrayed us, aye, they who burned us, let them face in thy wrath their just deserts. My song will I sing, in service to thee.
Okay.
Ginny.
Were you the one that...
Sculpted keeper, what has come over thee? Look at me. I am
You are.
not thine enemy.
Oh, God.
Mesmer and his sordid lot are...
I disagree. You summoned the lion.
I see thy purpose now, clear as day.
Your spells really hurt.
Sacrifice thou wouldst make of me. The sacred beast appeareth fully wroth. Such tumult it reeketh from within thee. Oh, oh! Feast upon these aged bones, sacred beast. Wolf down every crumb and wax fully wroth. If this direful act serves the judgment thou shalt upon Marika's offspring loose,
Hey, hang on.
then for thy cause will I gladly succumb.
I'm less excited about doing that as an act of maybe misplaced revenge, given the fact that she was into it. But at least I got this Scorpion skew out of it. So, sure. That was an encounter that I had with an old lady. So... that's good, isn't it? Time to move on. It's been an emotional time here at Ballarat. It's time to move on. I went in the castle and I killed a lion.
Righteous tarnished.
I wonder if the giant there, with the fire and the whole thing it's got going on, is kind of like the DLC's version of the Tree Sentinel back in Limgrave. Where, like, yeah, you could have a fight with this thing now if you want. Oh, Slayer of Melania et al. But you're going to get completely and utterly shredded if you do, just saying. Because y'all need those Erdtree fragments. Scooby snacks. Now, should I go east across the bridge, or like... kind of feeling northeast. Largely because it's the direction I've been already heading. And it would mean having to go back all the way up there if I wanted to go over the bridge. And, you know, my priorities are based entirely upon convenience, so... let's head through the abandoned ailing village, which is full of flies again. Terrific. There's a guy there. This is an entirely unpleasant experience. Don't worry about it. Off. This is the real reason I don't level up anymore. It's not nothing to do with how many runes I need. It's everything to do with the fact that I keep dying. I'm gonna go out and say that you are still human. But, like, you're kind of not a human anymore. Actually, no, you're not really a human. You're more of a flyman. No. Why are these things so terribly hard? Oh, please stop. I'm going to kill you. Ah, yeah. Impressive that you are literally now. I managed to send me back to the start twice. Because I'm still misjudging enemies everywhere I go. Alright, I think that's us here then, isn't it? It's just clips for days.